welcome back to another Farming Simulator 25 video. And you may have seen people driving around in this blue Case Puma tractor. You may have seen it in the sales, in fact, but you may go into the store, go into your tractors, go to the Case Puma and not be able to select it. And you may wonder why that is. Well, there are some hidden vehicles within the game, and I'm going to show you how you can enable those. Now, there are two ways you can do this. There is the way that you can do this if you only play single player and you're not too worried about inhibiting your ability to do multiplayer, or there's the correct way to do this. I'm going to show you the correct way to do this, and I would recommend, and I will link in the description below, I'll try and remember to put a card in as well, using my video on how to make a mod from base game equipment, because what you need to do is do some edits to the XML files, and once you've done that you get this result. So this is the same one but with some options turned on in the XML, and now we can choose to turn our case into a T7, which is kind of weird, or stay. So we have some kind of weird hybrid of the two vehicles, but that allows you to do a Steyr Blue Power, for example. You can also do the T7 with the Blue Power option, or you can do the Case Blue Power. And then obviously you can mess around with the engine configs and things. There are a few other vehicles which have this in as well. I'm going to show you some of them. I will leave some for you guys to go find. So the first thing is I'll show you how to do this, and then I'll show you a couple of other ones that we can do as well. So we are in the data directory for Farming Simulator 25, where the game is installed. So for me, with the Giants version, that's under Program Files, Farming Simulator 25 Data, and then in the Vehicles folder. If you're on Steam, it'll be in your Steam library. You'll need to go find that. As I said in the previous video, which you will need to have watched to possibly do this, about how to make a mod from base game kit. If you can't find that folder, probably shouldn't be doing this. So sounds harsh, I know, but you need to be able to find stuff anyway. And we're going to go into the Case IH folder and then into the Puma folder, and I'm going to open up the XML for this vehicle. And then what you're looking for this kind of thing, and I'm going to jump down to where these are, these configs. So you can see here we've got design config Steyr is selectable false, and then we've got down here design config Blue Power Edition is selectable false, but these are cropping up in the sales. Now I don't know if that's a bug or not, but what you can do, if you know how, is you can search for this amongst the XML files, and then, assuming it's set up properly, by enabling it, you can make them available to purchase in the game. And that's what we're going to do. So for the example that I show you, what we did is you take from the piece of equipment that you want to use the XML file and the store image file. So we'll go through it with this one, and I'll do a couple more as well. So we're going to copy this. We're going to take them into a folder to create a mod from. So let's get that set. What we need to do now is create a folder to create our mod in. So new folder, FS25 Puma Blue Power. We will then paste in those two files. We then need a mod description file. I have downloaded from Giants website, ModHub, the John Deere 7810. I've extracted that using 7-zip, and we're just going to grab the mod description. So this is very much like the video that I've mentioned, the how to make a mod from base game kit. It's exactly what we're trying to do, and we're going to paste that in as well. We're then going to edit that. Let me just close up some of these. This is from me messing about doing things earlier. and doing the testing that I needed to do. So we'll rename the mod to the Puma Blue Powerage. You know, I'm good at English, aren't I? Then we're going to copy that because we're going to use that for the description as well. I'm going to delete the French and German descriptions. You might choose to keep those. And then we're going to select everything that's in orange. We're going to delete that. Make sure you still have the EN in the pointy brackets and then the EN with the slash in the pointy brackets. And we're going to paste in, or you can type in whatever text you want for whatever vehicle you are choosing to do this to. We're then going to go back over here. We need to get the name of the image. So we copy that in where the icon goes. It's not perfect because it's not actually an icon file, but it works. It's good enough to let you be able to buy these vehicles if you want. And then we put the XML file name in there, save that as the mod description. And then we're going to open up the XML file. And this is where we're going to make the changes that we need to make so you can make them buyable. So scroll down to the configuration that we want to change. I think we're nearly there. There we go. So we've got configuration case IH. Yeah. So if we wanted to be able to have it as a New Holland T7, it literally actually swaps the whole thing to be a T7. I'm not sure why these are in there, but why not? Hey, we'll put them on. I was predominantly interested in the Blue Power one. So we're going to set that to true. So is selectable true. If you wanted to, you could make it free as well. That's up to you. And that's it. So we'll save that and we'll close it. And then if we want to make it into a mod, so the way to do that is to select all of the files, right click, again, because I'm in Windows 11, show more options, 7-zip, and then we are going to add to FS25, name of the folder we've created, the name of the folder we've created, .zip. Okay, and then what we want to do is copy that, and we're going to put that in the mods folder for the game. So mods folder for the game is in Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 25, and then mods. And I'll delete the one that I show you already because we don't need that, and we will paste in our new one. And while we're here, I'll just set up a couple of others. I won't show you the process of creating the mod. I'll show you the changes that I'm going to make so we can see them in game. Give me a sec. Right, I've set up two more to edit. The Deutz-Fahr 6C apparently has an option. So we can set this to be a SRAME from what I've seen. I just need to find it in here. So bear with me while we scroll through and find that option. In fact, we can do that with this, hopefully. There we go. Yep. So we change that to be true, and we'll see what that looks like. Do like a Deutz-Fahr, so kind of nice to have that. And then we've also got the how do you pronounce that? Senebogen G340, which has an option to be configured as a Fendt. So I thought that'd be interesting to have a look at as well. So got those saved. I'll get those turned into mods, get them in the mods folder, and we'll load the game up. So we can now see we've got our Puma Blue Powerage, our Deutz Series 6C Edit, and our Fendt, in inverted commas, 304, and my edited ASW from the previous video, and my edited cram trailer. So you can see they're all still there. We'll get the game loaded up, and we'll just have a little peek at them. If you've done these edits and they don't work, check your log file. That'll give you hints on what you've done wrong. If that doesn't work, just start again. I cannot provide support for everyone on what you've done wrong in your XML files or whatever. Generally, the best way to solve this is to go back to the start and try again. They're pretty simple things to try and set up. So, yeah. Okay, let's jump into the store and see if this has all worked. So, first up, the Case Puma Blue Powerage. There it is, and there are our options. So you can now buy yourself a Blue Power Case Puma if you want. You can have a D7 Case Puma if you really want, or a Steyr Blue Power if you really wanted. We're going to get ourselves another Case Blue Power because I think it looks quite cool. Yeah, and then if we go for the other options, I think the Deutz is a small tractor. Yep, there it is. And did that one work? Design? Yep, we can have a, it's quite nice actually. We can have a Same Deutz. So we'll grab ourselves one of those as well. And last but by no means least, there it is. And we can get ourselves a Fendt. Yes, I know I don't have enough money. I've not set the save up properly. Senebogen telehandler. So yeah, there are more of these hidden amongst the XML files. So go have a look yourself, see what you can find, and yeah, have fun. If you found this video interesting or useful, then feel free to click the like button. As I said, if you struggle with setting these up, then go back to the start and try again. Check your log file. You've probably just made a typo in one of the XML files. And I'll see you next time.